Okay, so I've been wanting to do this video forever now, or at least that's what it feels like. I've been wanting to do, as you guys can tell by the title, a size and color comparison because all my babies are very small and they were all made by different artists, so I kind of just wanted to show you guys how different they are. But first of all, I was hoping, if you guys haven't noticed already, that they're all wearing brown and pink on purpose. I totally did that on purpose because, I don't know, I was just in the mood to put them all in brown. I have no clue. But anyway, we'll start on this side with Miss Abria. As you guys can tell, she is quite small compared to the other babies. However, I think her head is pretty big, actually. It might be as big as Kaylee's. And then Megan definitely has the smallest head. But, yep. And then in terms of their hands, Abria's hands are probably the smallest hands out of all the babies. Her hands look pretty small. And then Kaylee's hands, it's very hard to tell because hers are in fists on both sides. But I'd say they're about as big as Megan's, like if Megan's were all curled up. But I'd say their hands are about the same size. And then for their feet, I'll take off some sockies here so you guys can see. Okay, so Kaylee for sure has the biggest feet. Even when I first got her kit, I'm like, holy cow, her feet are huge. And then both Abria and Megan have teeny tiny feet. I think they're probably the same size. Yep, they're very close in size. That's why I have to try to search for preemie socks, which is like impossible if you guys have ever had a preemie before. But anyway, and then for their torsos, it's a little bit hard to tell, but Abria is definitely the skinniest, but she's also the most cuddly. So I think that she just has a very realistic body. And then Kaylee, I love her body. Her body is perfect for this kit. It doesn't make her look too fat because she's kind of a lean baby. I mean, she's a newborn, so she shouldn't have a huge belly or anything like that, but it's very proportional, and it's a fantastic body. And then Megan, she kind of has an older body, like just a bountiful baby body or something like that, nothing special. But I also restuffed her to make her a little bit more cuddly and a little bit fatter. So I'm guessing that she's probably the most stuffed baby. But I don't know, I just think it makes her more cuddly and cute, and she fits her clothes very well. Definitely can say that. But also, I forgot to kind of talk about their legs. I think that Megan has the skinniest limbs. If you can tell, her legs are tiny. Like, she actually looks very awkward if she doesn't have pants or like a skirt on because her legs are very skinny. Her legs and her arms are like twigs. But that's how preemies are supposed to look. My little sister was a preemie, and her arms and legs were very skinny. So that's just the truth of it. And then her arms are definitely a little bit more chubby, as you guys can tell. And same thing with her legs. She does have a little bit of roll. And then again, Abria's legs are fairly skinny. Preemie's arms and legs should be skinny. They're not as skinny as Megan's, to the point where she actually looks awkward without pants. In fact, she looks very cute without pants. But, yep. So that's kind of a size comparison with all the babies. I love my tiny babies, as you guys can tell. And then with color comparison, they're all very different when it comes to coloring. Megan, I think the goal the artist kind of had was preemie babies, when they first come out, they're kind of, or not when they first come out, they're kind of pink and very red, and yeah. But anyway, after a couple days after they come out, they're kind of this tan color, and I don't know, like I like how her skin tone turned out. She's not very detailed, I will admit that. I think it's kind of over dramatizing her details right now. Like my hand looks way more blotchy than it really is in this lighting. But yeah, if you guys have ever seen a preemie baby, their skin is a little bit of a darker color, especially if the mom and dad are a little bit darker. But yeah. And then Kaylee. Kaylee is very red, like not so red to where it's like unrealistic, but she is a little bit more red baby, which I also think is kind of realistic because newborns are kind of red. They just are. So she's got little rosy cheeks and kind of a little birthmark from when she came out, and she is very, 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 very detailed. Her nails are, actually she's the only baby that I have that has nails, because if you guys can see, Megan doesn't have nails and neither does Abria, which is kind of odd, but they don't. But Kaylee's nails are very realistic. It definitely does not look like a manicured nail where it's just like white. It's this nice creamy color, which, as you guys can tell, are the color that nails are supposed to be. And she's got a lot of blue and purple undertones, which is what real babies do have. So I think her coloring is spot on. Also, if you guys can see, she has these little kind of milk pimples on her face, which babies do have. After a couple days they come out. And she has a little prick on her heel when they have to check the baby. So she's got that, and I just love how her artist paid attention to little details like that. I just love it. It's so amazing. And then Abria, it was made by Jackie, so of course she is absolutely wonderful. She is a little bit more pink, which again, preemie babies are pink sometimes. It really just depends, like I said, on the mom and dad and the conditions that the babies have when they first come out. Like some babies will have jaundice, so they're a little bit orange. Some babies will be very pink because they have a lot of pink or red, because they have a lot of blood coming to their surface. Yeah, it just really depends. Also, if the mom and dad are ethnic, then the baby will be a little bit darker. So, Abria is definitely a little white baby. She's got nice orange-ish undertones, like on her nose. Like I said, this lighting is making it look a little bit dramatic than it really is. Or on her arms. And she has gorgeous creasings, like in her ears or on her neck. And she's even got a little tongue in there, which I love. Olga Ayor is a very talented sculptor. Again, very, very amazing detailing. My mom actually thinks that she has the most realistic painting, and obviously my mom knows a little bit more babies than I do, so she probably is the most realistic baby that I do have, but Kaylee is very, very close. She is extremely realistic. Like, when I opened her, I thought she was about to move. Like, she is incredible. She even has textured skin, if you guys didn't know that. It's very hard to tell in this lighting, because this lighting is very controlled. It's by my kitchen. There's my dog, Coco. Sorry, I'm getting like way off track here. But anyway, I'll get kind of like a little overview again, because they are looking adorable. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.